God damn, people in New Jersey cannot drive for anything. God, gee. Look, can you stop at the stop sign? Is that fucking hard? Jesus Christ. Anyway, god damn. Got my stand out of my Mazda because the Mazda, never get a Mazda. I'm gonna post like 90 videos, like hopefully tonight, I don't know. But I have literally like, I want to say easily 15 videos that I've been recording that no matter what I do, whether I'm connected to the Wi-Fi at home or I'm connected to the Wi-Fi at a Starbucks, or if I'm just using my mobile unlimited data, Rumble gives me a big middle finger. I learned that I only have a limited cache of what I can and cannot upload, whether it be a day or week, before I have to start paying. So that's not going to happen. YouTube is free. I'd rather go there. Anyway, so I woke up yesterday morning to, as you know, the governor of Georgia signed into law that bill for voter ID. Of course, I get stuck by the fucking red light. Voter ID to vote in Georgia. Obviously, it's racist, right? Because black people can't figure out how to take out their wallet and pull out their license. That's just insane. What kind of fool would think a black or Hispanic person could pull out a wallet and pull out a license? That's the thing you always hear from them on the left. Voter ID is racist. Voter ID is racist. Voter ID is racist. Voter ID is racist. Because Hispanic people and black people can't figure out how to get it. Okay, well, what if we give you one for free? Well, black people wouldn't know how to go and get it. Okay, it's at the DMV. Well, black people don't have a way to get there. Okay, you can sign up online. Black people can't figure out how to use the internet. What? What's it going to be? Black people can't walk now? Black people don't know how to use their hands? What are you talking about? See, if I was black, I know more black people actually than white people. Considering where I grew up, I know more black people than white people, personally. They're not stupid by any measure of a means, and they all have licenses, and they can figure that out. But what do you know? New Jersey, left Democrat state, always blue. Always blue. Requires voter ID. Yeah, hey. I guess New Jersey's racist. I don't know. That's what I assume by your logic. They're not going to tell you that, though. They're just going to tell you, and this is what they're focusing on, is that you're not going to let people have water in these long lines. Number one, if you know you're going to be in a long line because historically your city is always a long line, bring a bottle of water. Number two, they are not banning people from bringing you water. They are banning, and this goes to serve against the only two groups that people know that are Republican, the Proud Boys and just Republicans, because we're the same thing. They don't want them to bring you a Trump water bottle, and they don't want Black Lives Matter to hand you a Black Lives Matter water bottle and say, y'all best vote for Biden, and then the other one saying, y'all best vote for Trump. Hey, you guys want a slice of pizza? If you vote for Trump, I'll give you a slice of pizza. I know you've been in this long line for like 2 hours. That's what they're blocking. It's not the. Let me order DoorDash. Sorry, you can't. And what, are they gonna gun him down? That's what they make it sound like. What, are you gonna get kicked out of line? Oh, sorry, you brought this guy water. His vote's now invalid. That's the kind of thing they're gonna try to pull. But the problem with this bill is, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Because now you get the voter ID, you get the restriction of lobbying and bribing people at the voting line, but now you're still going to get the lady with the suitcase full of mail-in ballots. No matter what. No matter what. It's just what's going to happen. You're going to still get the harvested ballots that they hid under the table, that they immediately destroy, that only voted for one person on the whole ticket. Because it's going to get past all those restrictions. Oh, you got an ID? Yeah, here you go. Okay, cool. Right in shredder. You don't know. Oh, okay. Click. You voted for you're a Republican voter because it's going to register you. You're registered on the voter ID on your license. When you sign up for your license, that's when you register. Immediately in the garbage can. Or, well, we don't have to check these because these are mail-ins. Even though they restricted mail-ins, we're still going to get them. Like, there's no way to 100% block people who lie. You can't. It's just not going to happen. So you're still going to get the mail-in ballots under the table. Well, we don't have to scan these in. And then they're going to say, yeah, you guys collected 200,000 ballots, but your system processed 300,000 ballots, and 150,000 of those ballots that were cast were for Democrats. And you're like, oh, what are you trying to say? You trying to disenfranchise 150,000 people? No, what we're trying to say is 100,000 of those votes don't count. Oh, well, who are you going to choose? Doesn't matter. 100,000 of those votes don't count. And then you're going to have issues. And then they're going to throw temper tantrums, and you're going to hear it all over the news about how racist, even though it happened under, like Georgia, went Democrat, whether it was real or not. So it's still a blue state for argument's sake. They're going to make it so that, see, look at those Republicans. They pushed all this racist bills, and they still lost. And that's a referendum on how racist in this country, blah, blah, blah. And you're not going to hear the end of it. And then when they do win, and we say, well, wait a minute, you had 150 extra ballots, then you were 150,000 ballots. What do you mean? You passed those laws. You passed those laws. We couldn't cheat because you made it impossible for us to cheat. So therefore, you're lying. And now look at you, looking like one of those people who makes up shit that's not true. Even though they did cheat, because you don't have to. Once you get past the screening, there's no way to tell. And what's for them to not say, kick out all the watchers again? Oh, we stopped counting. What's to say, okay, here's 150 Trump, or not Trump, well, probably will be Trump, but here's 150 Trump ballots, 150,000 Trump ballots. Let's take them, and we're going to put them over there, and we're going to take 150,000 Biden ballots, and we're going to throw them in there. And then they're like, wait a minute, this entire state only voted one vote for Trump? Yes. Well, that's not possible. But no, it will be. That's what's going to happen. And you're going to be like, what? We couldn't cheat. Look at all your laws. So people need to, citizens need to vote in people who are willing to put these election laws in. I live in New Jersey. One Republican voted voted against this kind of stuff. He's in Lakehurst, that kind of area. It's down south. Lakehurst is like a beach town. It's like a nice beach town. Somehow, he won, but he is just, there's like 2 Republicans in all of New Jersey's Congress. 2. Figure. But they're not really, because the one guy did, but the other guy didn't. But New Jersey, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Whether Republican runs, like we had Chris Christie for 8 years, we loved him, and then he started doing the same shit that they do, and now he's on ABC and CBS or whatever it is with George Snuffleupagus, buddying it up. Sometimes he makes good points, but a lot of the times he's just like, I don't like Trump, and then he'll say he doesn't like Trump, and then he'll appear on the 2020 with Snuffleupagus, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, Chris Christie wrote Trump's speech. Wait a minute, what? Why'd you do that? Anyway, you need to vote people in. Not New Jersey's not going to happen, but these purple states. And the purple states, you need to tell your Democrat people. Like, I know some of them for the last election, like, dude, we're not doing your dumb crap anymore. You need to let them know you want some change, some Obama level change, so this kind of stuff doesn't keep happening. But nobody's gonna do it. Nobody's gonna watch this video. I'm gonna sit here and look like a retard. Oh, I can't say that word. I look like an idiot. But whatever. Video's not even gonna get uploaded to Rumble anyway, because nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna see it. Nobody's gonna look at it. It's probably not even gonna be able to be uploaded, but whatever. If I ever do get this video up, hit the follow button so you can see more of my videos. I don't have to post the video of me telling Rumble to piss off. And hit the Rumble button so that I can be a rumbling. Because so far, of my 26 videos that I've posted, 0 have made 0 money. So, yeah. See you later.